Hi there, how are you? Thanks for watching my views and news. Three news stories. Firstly, Getachew Reda, Tigray interim president, fighting a battle of survival, has made a move to win the hearts of the military. The military is uh, announcing to remove him 3 days ago. 2 days ago, military announced to remove him. He's refusing to step down. He's made a decision to win the hearts of the soldiers of Tigray. Secondly, Bahir Dar regional government in the Amhara region has made a decision. Interesting decision, which is about carrying of weapons. How significant is this decision in the fight by the government against Fano fighters? Thirdly, PM Abiy 2 days ago visited Jimma, his hometown. A viewer sent me a video from Jimma. He said, Sajid, you say that Abiy has not achieved anything for the country, but you don't know how he was received in Jimma. I want to share this clip with you, which this viewer sent, and a few words as well. Let's start, viewers. Firstly, Getachew Reda, Tigray interim president. Still, he's interim president, by the way. The military wants to remove him. TPLF, the Debrecen group, wants to remove him, but he's managing to stick in to survive. Two main institutions in Tigray are against him. Military, not fully, but largely. Majority of military officers supporting the Debrecen group and Debrecen, the TPLF. These two major institutions, perhaps the two strongest institutions in Tigray, are against Getachew Reda government. Getachew has rejected military statements. Some channels are supporting Getachew Reda. And we saw rallies in support of Getachew Reda by his supporters in Mechio, Mahoney, Raya Churcher, Ralamata, and other parts of southern Tigray. Southern Tigray is his home base. He's from the area, Raya. That is why we are seeing people take to the streets there in support of Getachew, condemning military's decision to remove Getachew. Getachew has made a new decision to win the hearts of Tigray fighters. He's trying to divide military, by the way. We know that he is asking the lower subordinates in Tigray Defense Force that they should not implement the orders of senior command. The senior command has announced to remove Getachew. Getachew has assigned a letter to allocate land for TDF veterans, war veterans. Tigray government is going to build houses for them. Where? In Mekelle. And land has been allocated for this purpose. Getachew attended a ceremony organized by Tigray's Land Affairs Bureau. He delivered a speech there. And he announced that Tigray government will provide housing to TDF veterans. And he added that TDF fighters, Tigray soldiers, deserve more than just housing. They must have sustainable source of living too, and for that, Tigray government will help. A right move by Getachew Reda on the right time. He needs support from the ranks of military now. That is why he wants to win the hearts of lower level and mid-level Tigray military commanders and soldiers. That is why he's announced to build houses for them. He might announce more facilities and funds for TDF, it seems. So a good opportunity for Tigray war veterans to get as much as they can from the Tigray government. They protested several times in the past, if you remember. The last 2 years, they protested in Makale. They blocked a main road in eastern Tigray once. They have been complaining that they're not being taken care of, that even medical care is not being provided. But now I think you'll see that attention will be diverted towards them. Getachew government will focus on them, and military will also focus on them. Military does not want any real splits in the institution. That is why you would see more engagement between Tigray military officers and their subordinates and Tigray government and uh, those groups in military which support Getachew Reda. Secondly, wards, a decision has been made by the regional capital government in the Amhara region, which is being seen as very interesting. Some say it's a controversial decision. Amhara regional government, Bahir Dar chapter, has allowed people to carry weapons. Those who have weapons without license, they don't have registered weapons. Those who have weapons, they can now carry weapons, but they'll have to register the weapons with security forces. And they, with security forces, will jointly work to maintain peace and law and order in their respective localities and cabilets. Though these people with arms won't be allowed to move from one cabinet to other cabinet, but in their cabinet, they will be free to carry their arms and they'll support military. Interesting decision because people have been saying that Amhara region is a highly weaponized region. Fano is fighting, military is there, militia, there, strike force there, police, prison police. Now, if citizens are allowed to carry weapons, it means that you'll see cabaret level armed groups emerge. Government backed, but they'll emerge because government is legalizing their arms. It will lead to proliferation of more weapons in the region. Isn't it an admission that the government could not defeat Fano? Government could not significantly upgrade Fano's capabilities. That is why government now wants to get support from the people. Government wants people's weapons to support government forces in the fight against Fano. This decision has been made in the background of Fano, definitely. It's not about crime. It's not that Bahir Dar is seeing sharp rise in crime rate. I believe the decision is linked to government's fight against Fano fighters. Government wants people to play their part in the fight against. Lastly, Abiy visited Jimma 2 days ago. Zinash Tacho, his wife, accompanied him as well. He went there to inaugurate some corridor development projects. His favorite projects are corridor projects, which he built in Addis Ababa, and then he announced to extend the projects to everywhere in Ethiopia. Whether corridor is needed or not in the cities, corridors are being built. Jimma, Bahir Dar, I think announced to build corridors in Tigray as well. When he went to Jimma, he was warmly welcomed there. I have a clip for you showing how people gathered to chanting slogans for the Prime Minister with you. People say, Sajid, you see how popular PM Abiy is in Ethiopia. Just 2 points I want to. Firstly, Jimma is his hometown. Whenever he visited Jimma in the past, we saw huge crowds to welcome him. People have affiliation with him, people of Jimma, because he's from there. People of the locality, of the area, of the city, they support him, firstly. Secondly, I think that it's not difficult for government to organize a gathering. It's not difficult for government to organize a gathering with a few thousand people. People can be paid, people can be bribed, people can be coerced into attending government gatherings. Having said that, I always say there are three players in Oromia region. Some people disagree with this view. There are three players in the Oromia region. Ola, first player. Oromia opposition party, second player. OFC, OLF, etc., etc. Thirdly, Oromia Prosperity Party. Oromia PP is a player in the region. It has its support base in Oromia. Abiy draws support from Oromia. So whether he is popular or not in other parts of Ethiopia, in Oromia, he has a strong support base. Watch the clip from Jimma. People can be seen chanting slogans in support of the Ethiopian. Thank you for watching.